Hello everybody, E here. Welcome back to Thursday Theorist. This week we are talking about The Shining. We won't be talking about the first edition because this thing's in a wrap, and I'm not going to sit here and make you listen to Crinkle Crinkle. First and foremost, right out of the gate, I love this book. I've always loved this book. I don't understand its detractors. Whatever. I don't care. I love it. I love it for several different reasons, but I really appreciate the topiary animals. If you watched my The Scariest King books, I explain why in there. But what I want to talk to you today, what I want to talk to you about today is the connections to the Dark Tower. This one is a hard connect, but I'm going to try and do it. Some stuff I found out, some stuff that I caught on the Stephen King message boards. But mainly, I'll throw out my theories first. I think that the Overlook is a thinny. Those of you familiar with the Dark Tower universe know what I'm talking about. First off, that King discusses the 19 steps. You know, the number 19. If you're into the King verse, the number 19 is very important. There's 19 steps from, I think, the second floor down to the lobby of the Overlook. So there's 19 there. There's also the room 217. You have 2 plus 17 is 19. And then you have some bigger things that I read on the message board. I didn't even pick this up, and I know he was in there, but Dick Hallorann is actually in it. So Dick Hallorann pops up actually quite a few different places throughout the Kingverse, and also in some of the family's works. I think Kelly Braffett, who is Owen King's wife, wrote a book. I have not read it yet, but I heard that Dick Hallorann pops up in that. Of course, Dick Hallorann is mentioned in Doctor Sleep because it's a sequel. In that one, you have the psychic vampires, which are just like the vampires that you run into. Well, you have the True Knot in Doctor Sleep that you run into. Trying to think of some other things. Oh, and here's a theory that I read that it was quite interesting. How about this? Jake Chambers and Danny Torrance are twinners. How about that one? Supposedly throughout this, not supposedly, there are twinners throughout the Dark Tower series, and they discuss them. But if you notice, both Jake and Danny share some of the same qualities, especially the shine. Another thing to think about is you have in Mother Abigail in The Stand talks about the shine also. So that puts The Shining in the Dark Tower universe. Of course, all of King's stuff. But I don't hear too many people talking about how The Shining fits into the Dark Tower universe. Well, there's some ways. If you can find some more, let me know down there in the comments below. As far as the story itself goes, I don't like either one of the movies. I don't think they've gotten it right yet. I don't like the Kubrick version. I don't even think it's I know, blasphemy. I don't even think it's a very good movie. The sound effects are annoying. Everybody says it's dread and creepy and all that stuff. Even my wife likes the movie. I don't like the movie. And I especially didn't like the goofy-ass television series that King wrote himself. I think it was directed by Mick Garris. Never cared much for Mick Garris. Did you like the movies? Let me know. Call me crazy down there in the doobly-doo. Let's see here. What else? One of the big things I appreciated the most about the sequel, Doctor Sleep, is how it opens up directly after this. And we'll talk about Doctor Sleep when we get there. But I appreciate how, here's another thing. They go, at the end, I think they go to, isn't it Maine? I believe, I'd have to reread it again. But Dick Hallorann and takes a job in Maine. And don't Danny and Wendy go up there? Yeah, anyways. So they end up in Maine also. So my Carrie theory works in that, in other ways. Anyway, if you can think of any other way that The Shining fits in the Dark Tower universe, let me know down there. I'd like to know your theories. This is just all fun and games, man. I'm trying to have a good time with this. I hope you guys are too. Keep the conversation going down the doobly-doo. Until next time, I have been E, you've been you. This has been a Thursday Theorist, Stephen King Theorist, whatever we're going to call it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.